Hmm.
Kamsa.
Can't see Sean. Let me reconnect. Okay, we'll do recap first while waiting for Aaron. Since Ian watched the VOD and has been very adequately informed about the happenings of last week's session, I would like to invite Ian to do recap for this week.
But I straight up cannot remember now. I didn't take the notes.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I would like to invite.
So. Let me stop.
We stopped at the end of the party.
Like after we've talked to everybody, investigation, and or before that?
Before.
Okay. Pardon. Okay, so we talked to whoever was left there at the party, which were not many people. The few choice ones. The black staff lady and was detaining the bodyguard guy, so we couldn't get a chance to talk to him. But it seems as though like he's just as confused as the rest of us. Like he didn't know what happened to Adara. Renier mentioned. Was it Renier mentioned? Was it Renier who mentioned that the Force Greys were on their way? Oh no. Or was it Castellanders? I can't remember who said it was on the way.
On the way what?
Someone told us that the Force Greys were on their way and like basically said it's best not for you guys to like hang around like while they're here, so to leave like as soon as possible. I can't remember who said it now.
Vajra, I think.
Yeah. And then we just make sure like the Castellanders were okay. They said that the kids are all safe and they will talk to us the next morning because they like he knew that he kind of owed us a conversation about the manner in thing. So we decided to come back the next day. Anna went to speak with the florist lady just to check if she'd seen anything suspicious when she was doing her stuff in the garden. But she said no, nothing was suspicious anyway, so just left it be. Then we went, we met back at the Troll Skull Inn thing, where Mert also met us there, and he basically said like, okay lah, I mean since with everything that has happened, I guess it's count as a good job done. At least he knows what's going on now or has a better idea of who could be behind it. So and then and then he said he's been following a group of drow for the past 3 years, kind of explaining like he basically said he knows like of this drow guy that appeared at the party, and his group, the Harpers, have been following the group of Drow for the past 3 years, but haven't been able to kind of understand, better where they're from or where they even kind of stay in Waterdeep. They've just kind of been around but been very sneaky, and no one can find anything about them. And they've managed to get information beyond what they are supposed to know successfully. So it seems like they're very kind of well equipped. They have seems like they have quite a backing, or there are people who kind of want them to succeed in whatever they're trying to do, and they have access to gunpowder munitions, so they have guns presumably. And a single drow apparently killed his men, as in the Harpers, from like 400 meters away, so they probably have like sniper rifle or some shit, I don't know. Adara is most likely dead. And yeah, so that was our conversation with Mert, and then he also did offer for us to join the Harpers, kind of like a you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of situation, which we are still, we've, I guess, debated about and have now come to the conclusion that we'll just join them anyway, because it's better to have more information and more, I guess, people aware of our presence that have some sort of power than kind of running in the dark and doing our own thing. So so we were thinking, we haven't told him that we wanted to join like the Harpers yet. So he's given us time to think about it, but he said that he'll meet us the next morning because he's also going to go to the Castellantas, which is where we're supposed to go. Before that, we decided to lay the child to rest, so there's no more cursed doll. So there was no more cursed doll, and then after that, the next morning we went to the Castellantas. So Williford Crowell, butler of the Castellantas, opened the door, and he's supposed to give us shit. Did he give us shit already? Or we're
No.
supposed to come back and collect, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we met them in the tea room. Mert was already there. Castellantas knew that we were requested by Mert to keep an eye out at the party for anything suspicious. So he felt that it seems like we're trustworthy and blah 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 blah. So as a final kind of challenge, before he basically bankrolling all the expenses of the tavern, he wants us to retrieve this Celestine unicorn thing that is in Blue Alley, which is off Ivory Street in the Sea Ward. Very noticeable because the cobblestones are all made of blue, like blue stone. And it's a dangerous place, it's created by a mage, it changes every day. So like no one really knows how to get in or come out. If you come out and you're alive, great, but then side effects are you may turn crazy or mad, or if not, most likely you'll die.
You won't turn crazy or mad. I don't know where that came from.
Because some of the people who came out, like when we were asking Derner, whoever said like, they appeared to be a little bit like not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's just my assumption. But it's apparently filled with treasures, and if the best adventures or whatever, like it's like a badge of honor, like if you're able to like go through Blue Alley, you're like, wow, like the best of the best or whatever. So that is where the Celestine unicorn thing, which is what Castellaneta wants, apparently resides at. And we're also going up against Mert. So Mert has his own group of people who are trying to get the same object just for fun, because nobles like to gamble and shit. So yeah, it's given us 2 days to prep, find out as much information as we can before we actually go to Blue Alley and try to get the unicorn. And he's preparing. He's given us 75 gold, to kind of buy whatever supplies we need, yada yada yada, before we go in, and also come back, I think, the next day to retrieve some stuff from Lifford Crowl, which is like some, I don't know, supplies that might be necessary that he's giving us basically. So after that we went back to the inn to find out that there is a poltergeist at the inn, so it's not very
No,
happy.
you buried the thing first, right?
That was the night before.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So we came back and then oh no, then we met the what's her face?
Michelle, the answer is always Michelle.
Yeah. No, it's not Michelle. We met the
Obaya.
Obaya, yeah. And then she said that it could be a poltergeist because if you really did that to the doll and everything and it seemed okay, then that means there's another spirit here that is unwilling to go, and it seems like it could be a poltergeist. So she recommended us to go to Holy Hand's house, but before that we tried talking to the spirit, and it was the guy, the old owner of the place, Leaf, and he doesn't think he's dead, and he wants us to leave, and doesn't very much like Elrion. But we tried negotiating and said that, look, we want to keep this, we want to make this, the inn it once was, so let us do our thing, and can we coexist peacefully? And it seemed okay, the idea. So when we spoke to the people, the priests and priestesses or whatever at the Holy Hand's house, they said that they were the ones that actually I guess processed his body. I don't know what you call it, but he definitely did die because a wall fell on him. But there's no way to convince the spirit to move on unless they believe that they are dead. So, and if we want to banish him, at the end of the day, it has to be done by a higher authority. So yeah. So now we are just trying to figure out how to deal with it. Yeah.
What? No.
Not trying to figure out. I seem like we
did go
went
talk
back,
to him.
We tell Leaf like, look, you are dead, and this is the situation. We want to make sure that we honor the place that you've, this is your place. You want to make sure that you are honored in some way, shape, or form. But then there's no point of you hanging around because it's not going to be. It's just going to be miserable at the end of the day for you, because you're not actually here anymore. So he, I guess, is processing the information because he just started to like clean up the place, but he didn't really respond, so we're just giving him time to kind of process the information.
You located the halflings.
And also yes, and also he said, I mean, one of the prerequisites of him, of us putting the place back together, is to find the halflings that he used to work with, and we found that the halflings are now working at the Yawning Portal. So there's that. I think that is everything. Fordo and Bobby work at the Yawning Portal, and Aragorn apparently works at the docks.
That's right, Aragorn. That's right.
The three people that used to work at the Troscow Manor that apparently are still around.
Aragorn.
That's all. Okay.
All right. Start today's session. What would you like to do?
Is Roll20 still poopy for you?
It's
I'd like to fix my webcam.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, go ahead. The rest of you can continue. What would you like to do?
Fix my webcam. Why?
You all got a magical item last session, right? I gave you something. I gave you Elven Chain, correct?
Yes, we have chainmail.
Yes.
Oh, the Frodo thing.
Yeah, I give you the Frodo thing. So I'm just deciding what to give you in the care package. Sorry, you all carry on.
The Frodo thing.
5 more.
What Frodo thing? Can you say again?
The Elven Chain. That
Oh, right, the Mithril thing.
Please drop
Not
in
Mithril, but
AX50, thanks.
you go and find the drow, he'll give you an X50.
Yeah, you get some guns in the care package.
Green chasers, thanks.
Yeah.
I just want to say that guns are so fucking rare that honestly nobody in Waterdeep has even seen a gun before like the drows like showed up.
Yeah, so we gotta find the drow and take their guns.
Sure,
So
Ian.
glad you weren't around last session.
What are you going to do with the guns?
You won't have the intelligence to fire the gun, by the way.
I'll do something about it. I'll like stick my bow onto it.
Oh,
Shoot arrows off. It'll
Oh
be like
god.
a
Okay, carry on.
motorized
Come on.
bike.
Let's go. What do you all like to do?
wow. All SQ flights cancelled for the next 35 days.
That's
So
not
I
what we
guess-
would like to do.
We cannot fly to Baldur's Gate,
Honey.
Are we calling it Baldur's Gate now?
Okay, come on,
False.
guys. Come on, guys.
What
Get on with it.
do,
I'm gonna go to the yawning portal.
What? Okay.
did we find out anything about Blue Ellie from the record from the academy,
No,
Sean?
we did
You-
not.
But you did go and then went to check out stuff, right?
Indeed. Yes.
Okay.
You did a very I think you wrote very badly for the investigation, if I'm not wrong. You didn't find anything.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh
Can we
my
go back?
god, I'm actually so triggered. I want to restart my computer.
Just
I'm
restart,
gonna
just
be-
Yeah,
I'll be
restart,
back in like
restart.
2
Just
minutes.
restart.
It's fine, it's fine.
I would like to
Die.
go to the yawning portal.
For what?
I want to speak to the dude and ask him about the blue alley.
We did.
Did, yeah,
Got-
we did.
What?
You did already.
We did. He didn't know, as in he knows of it, but he doesn't know much about it. And he said he only had one dwarven guy who survived.
Well,
Do you
who's the
remember his
most
name?
likely person to know information about blue alley? Rashal?
No.
We did ask Rishal about Blue Alley, I'm pretty sure.
Michelle is self-isolating. Please don't interrupt his rest.
Yeah, please practice social distancing.
Yeah,
I think we did ask him about Blue Alley.
I
And
guess
then
we
he
should
just said like, oh, he's not an adventurer, so he never went to try himself. Remember?
I guess we should just go there and then see if like, is it like Gongcha? Is it got queue? Like got peak hour?
I think we should just
go
show
there
up.
and see
I
first,
think I think we need to use some of the money that we got and buy some supplies.
I think we should
maybe
show up and roll well.
potions. Can we do that? Maybe he's gonna give us some stuff. I don't know what's gonna be in the supply pack.
Yeah, we'll take the stuff first then.
And then we decide what to get. Okay, fine.
Yep.
So
So
What could
yeah,
be useful?
Can we go to the market?
Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want, dude.
are we is today like the day that
No,
we
the-
are going
the-
or it's
tomorrow
the next
is the day.
Okay, okay.
How about we go dipping to retrieve the troll skull?
Oh my gosh.
Where's the troll skull?
What if
Remember
you
at the
die?
very
The
start,
portal, in yawning
Yeah.
portal.
Oh.
What if you died?
I'm
then
gonna die.
Anarieta's sister will come.
Well, the thing is, right? We can bet for bet against Anureta. Then if she dies, right, at least we get a lot of gold.
They can buy back, right?
Oh
buy back.
no. Oh, I mean. Sean,
But
She's not here.
he's not here. I thought I heard someone join.
but the troll was right at the bottom of the well, right? You don't have to go into under the mountain. It's just at the
I don't think
bottom.
It's even at the bottom. But wouldn't it just
I
chase
think
you out the moment
he
you
won't
go
be
inside?
there anymore.
Oh, it wasn't dead, ah?
I don't know. I can't remember. Honestly, cannot remember.
Did Mustard kill it?
I can't believe we're debating doing this.
How you gonna get a troll skull?
Do we die need it?
Maybe there's some like person in town that sells like odd objects and shit that could have a troll skull.
Yeah, of course, like 5,000 gold pieces, thank you.
That's true. Fine, I mean, if you want to do it, be my guest.
Do we remember it being there? Like, did we kill it?
Sean,
Yo.
they want to go dipping for a troll skull in the yawning portal.
No.
Oh,
That's
it's
a
really-
Is
hard
that-
no.
Is that Celestial speaking or is that Alidar speaking?
That's both. That's both my.
Why do y'all
questions.
think it's a bad idea?
Oh,
Okay, we will have to deal with this no troll skull problem eventually.
Yeah, let's.
True.
We can deal with that when the time comes.
Could we
The
just
last
make
time
one?
someone came out from there, they got ripped in half by a troll.
That's my point, but the troll is dead now.
Or what if we
But
all
there,
jump
what, there are
in?
more trolls down there. It can't only be one troll.
Then
What if we all jump in?
Amazing idea.
Then we have even higher chance of fighting. You know.
I can see the real. I did not expect this to go. What having?
it's not about going in, it's coming back out.
Yeah. So you have 5 people trying to come out.
I am just.
So five-
I'm.
For once, I actually agree with Sean here that
For once?
for once.
What do you mean?
I'll fight
I-
her.
I-
That's all
I-
I want to fight troll.
I actually agree with him that probably baiting a troll into yawning portal when we are one day, tomorrow we are going to Blue Alley is probably not a good idea.
But I think what they're thinking of is like, anything that happens today, if we don't die, we can rest up and be okay for tomorrow.
Yeah, the concept stays the same. Like
we
if
go now.
we make it out tomorrow, right? We can rest up and we can go get the troll skull. And
Okay,
it's the same thing.
let's do the,
Hi.
let's keep this planned
I like you, Ariel.
for another day.
We can roll some dice now and then we can decide.
Oh no.
No, we
That's
can-
not
we can-
up to fate.
Flip
Yeah.
a coin, ah.
No.
Flip a coin.
We'll save our good rolls for Blue Alley. We'll
Okay, then
visit Troll
what-
Skull at a later date.
Okay,
what,
well,
what
what are you
else
guys
can
gonna
we
do now?
to like research about? I guess we could walk there, like you said. We could walk
Yeah, like-
to check.
Yeah,
check it
just to
out.
see. What if there's a queue? People going.
It changes. So any knowledge you have doesn't count.
No,
But
but
it
I
can't
like
change
as
like
in-
every day, right?
No, it changes every
It
day.
actually
Like
does.
the inside change, but then the location remains the same. Like it's there. I would just want to see like how quiet or how busy or like
Yeah.
who is there. Who's coming in and out. I mean,
Yeah,
if
what-
anyone is coming in and out, like
What if
just
like need to like book, reservation before you can go in?
him.
You don't know how big is Blue Alley. Maybe it's only maximum one party at one time. Then got a huge queue of adventurers. Then we queue 6 a.m. the previous day. We don't know. We need to go there to see. But if there's nobody there, then it's fine.
Okay. What's the
Hey,
time
guys.
now? So like
Morning.
morning.
Are we all going?
Yeah, let's just go there. I guess just to see.
Okay. You make your way to the sea ward. Takes you not very long. It's quite.
See what is where
it's
the
quite far,
villa
actually.
is, right? The castle.
Yeah, it's actually quite far. So it will take you about an hour, 45 minutes to walk there.
Is there no
Uh,
like transportation within like?
Sure, you want to pay?
Like what is the transportation? that we
Carriage?
are- Oh, carriages. Okay. Sure, just checking. Just.
You walk over the Blue Alley and they are just like the area around Blue Alley is rather deserted. It's surrounded by what appears to be like shut stores which have been closed off. They are like not for sale, nothing. It's just like empty warehouses, empty stores. And then you see Blue Alley is just as described. This alley with strangely blue cobblestones, and then in front, some distance away, you can see what appears to be a pedestal of some kind in the middle of the alley.
In the middle of Blue Alley.
And it's in like when you imagine you walk into the alley, then there's
Uh-huh.
like a pedestal like a couple of feet away.
Okay, wait. Before
we
we
can walk into the alley. There's like some barrier shield.
proceed, I see Sean struggling with his mic webcam. Did you start your recording before you open Roll20?
No. I'm not even recording at the moment. This is just my Logitech thingy being a dum dum.
Oh,
Thought you had a good Logitech thingy.
I think everyone
Yeah,
literally.
but-
Oh,
Logitech's a dum dum.
Okay. Yeah.
can
That's
you
it.
can you ping on the map where Blue Alley is? Because I
Ping on
see
the
Ivy Street here, but where would Blue Alley be?
Blue Alley is like here,
Oh,
around there.
Oh, interesting.
What we like to do?
Are we like outside the alley?
Yeah.
Oh, what does it look like?
Exactly like I described. The cobblestones and the walls are made of blue stone. Oh, I can see Sean.
Oh, it works.
Hey! But how do we know it?
Hmm?
Can't see Coco.
Okay.
Oh,
You know, I see source
No
select.
sauce select. Oh, can
oh
it?
no,
Source select.
Okay. Oh,
I love it. I love the Logitech app that they force me to use, but it doesn't work properly. I love it.
I don't
Okay.
think it's
Why do you have that? That's so strange.
It's something they forced upon me, and now I
Right.
can't use like the yeah.
What would you like to do, friends? The
Source
entrance of
select.
the alley. You can see there's pedestal in front of you.
Well, before we make any hasty movements, are there other people around?
No, it's quite rather deserted actually. If there's anybody around who just like walks past and just steers clear of you guys in the alley,
Oh, are they aware of the alley or did they just completely ignore it?
they just completely ignore it.
Okay.
And there's like very little people walking past. Like maybe like the time that you're there, maybe like one person walks past.
What is on the pedestal?
You can't see from this distance unless you're gonna walk closer.
I'm going to walk closer, but I'm gonna be wary.
Okay, are you going alone?
Guys, just gonna check the pedestal real quick, okay?
I'll go.
Okay.
I will cast guidance on the throat.
Sure. Cast guidance onto it. It is a podium made out of pure marble, untarnished marble. In fact, it's so untarnished that it's almost shining when you approach it. On top of the podium, there is a quill. And an inkwell. And there is a heavy book that is bound in blue leather.
Must book one.
Is it? Are there names in the book?
For contact tracing.
Are you opening the book?
But is there any like name on the book? Like, is there this book? Is
No, it's just a book that is bound in blue leather. There's no name on the book.
Okay, so no name on, as in no labels also on the
no
book.
labels on the book.
No,
Does the
nothing.
book look old or is it like brand new, like magic?
It looks quite old. The pages are a bit brown. The pages are quite brown.
Is there a pen for me to write with, like a
The
quill?
quill
There's a
and
quill and an inkwell.
Okay. I'm gonna. I don't think I should open the book. I'm not gonna open the book.
What?
Anna, you wanna open the book?
You walked here to not open the book. You open the book. It's your
Hey,
idea.
bitch, I'm opening the book. Alright, I opened the book. I opened one page, the cover page.
you open the cover page. You flip open. It says Blue Alley.
Turn the page.
Okay.
Next page.
What's next?
You flip the page, and then suddenly you see hundreds of names.
How do I
So
see
you
them?
can-
Like,
you see like names. It's just like names written
Like,
down on the
only
page.
written on the
It's like a list.
ah,
And then you flip.
okay.
If you flip the next page, it's like names again. There's like hundreds of names, and each name is written in a different hand, like a different handwriting. And about 3/4 of the name have a neat line drawn through them.
Ooh.
So
It must be all the dead people.
Okay, I go to the latest page. Is our name there?
No?
Okay, I guess it'll be written tomorrow, right? There's no way they're not gonna write it. So
Why don't we?
check for the names that don't have the line written across the?
Sure. There's a couple of names that are the more recent ones. Ender, Stormwind, Karamas, Shavara, Fezim, and Tordek Frostbeard.
See me lah, copy and paste.
They go right on the line or not? They write on the line means it's voided.
No lah,
No.
these are the names that don't have the line. Means
Yeah,
they
this
did
appeared to
not
be
die.
a group of 4 that most recently their names were written together and all have no line struck through.
Let's write someone's name on it.
Is there
Sorry?
like
Let's write Adara Nighthall.
You're gonna write Adara Night Hall?
What if this activates the blue place or we get sucked in or something?
That's fine, Sean.
can we is there any dates?
No dates.
I guess our quest here is done.
How many names after these 4?
These are the 4 most recent names, and then the other like about 12 names after these are all struck through.
So there are 12 names after these 4 lah.
Yeah.
That are all struck through. Okay. Okay.
Well, I guess maybe you could try to look for these 4 guys, right? They obviously
Yeah.
made it out of Blue Alley.
That makes no sense.
Since we have time today to prepare, and we're not gonna buy overpriced potions, right? Like for the whole day.
No.
Oh,
we're gonna
yeah,
wait
no.
to see what they give, what the customers give us first.
Yeah.
Overpriced
So we might as well
potions.
go look for these people.
I mean, these potions will actually save your life.
Yeah, I mean, but if they give it to us already, then
Most definitely overpriced.
I don't know.
Very overpriced.
and I don't even think we have enough to buy a healing
You
potion.
guys put a very odd value to your lives.
Anyway, let's go find these 4 people. Is there anything else that we can tell in the alley? Like, is the
Are you moving past the podium? What are you trying to do?
no, just like at the area, is there any like shift of like the air or any? I don't know,
No.
just something weird that is not supposed to be there that is there.
Okay, make me an investigation check. You can't do it. Elrion or Anna needs to make me an investigation check.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Very nice.
First roll of the day.
Oh god.
No.
Good start. Good start.
Roll 20 just doesn't
Roll
work
out
either.
1 from Elrion.
Oh, can I just press join?
Yeah.
Sure.
You can't because you have
Oh,
no
okay, I
token
can't, yeah.
selected.
I'll just
Just roll out.
Yep.
Cannot join me, even though.
Yeah, because I need to select my token.
You want to use guidance?
Oh yeah, use guidance.
Yes, I wish to use guidance.
Sure.
Is additional 1d?
1d4. Yeah.
Okay.
1d100.
Still roll a 4.
Whoa.
Okay.
You notice, you look up and you see what appears to be like the corner of your eye. You see a bird fly, and then it hits something. Then it kind of like flutters a bit in the air, and it kind of flies away. In front, it like hits something in front of you, but it's like you can't see it, and then it flies away.
Is it
that's
like
a force
invisible?
heal,
Not really invisible. He said can't see it.
Can't see means what?
If you don't know what the bird hit
Something blocking our way. Not
It's
invisible.
so
what?
it's like in the air, like where they
It's about like maybe
like above
25 feet above.
the houses or whatever.
It's like imagine like everyone's an alley, then he looks up, then he sees like this bird fly, 25 feet above, hit the something, cannot see, then flutter a bit in the air and then fly away.
Anybody have a familiar they can throw at it?
Oh. We haven't.
And
got
but there can't be just a tower in the sky, right? What
It's
are
not
the
a
city watchmen?
tower.
There's something there, right?
It's
What
a
else could be
powerful
tall?
magical shield surrounding Blue Alley.
Okay, wait. Can we? There's no guards nearby, right?
No.
Can I just shoot an arrow into the area?
Sure, man, roll. Just roll for keks.
Oh.
Let's see if you critical fail this.
If the arrow
Hit
bounces
some guy.
and hits us,
Hit some random guy. The
Wait,
city
just-
watch
just-
is after us.
Just to check,
Alright.
we're all here, is it? At
Eh?
Blue
Yeah.
Alley?
Arrow.
Arrow, and then suddenly you feel you hear a wishing sound. You see an arrow fly past your head, and then you see the arrow hit, like fly past the pedestal, and then it hits like something you can't see in front of you. It like hits, check, then it bounces off, and then it lands on at your feet.
Bounces. Oh.
shall approach the threshold and like feel for like which part of
Feels
it.
like a wall almost, like when you press against it, like a solid object that you can't see.
What does it feel like? A wall.
Feels like a solid object. Just like
Does it feel like a wong?
no. It just feels like a complete solid object.
Is it smooth? Is it rough? Is it warm?
Short story.
Um,
Well, does anyone have detect magic?
We know it's magic. There's no point.
yeah, and it's
But
probably
it
something
tells
that
the
beyond.
school of magic, no?
Doesn't really matter. We're not gonna get in until we write our names.
Ah, maybe. Okay.
That's the assumption, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's ask
Let's go ask these.
4 chumps. But how do we even begin to locate them? Ask Michelle.
I mean, the yawning portal is
Let's go
probably a
ask
good bet.
Dryden, yeah.
You can look in your. You can ask your mom.
Ooh, you can go to the academy and pull out Ganesh again.
That's our only. The 2 only sources of information we've had.
Our only source of information.
But it's such a reliable source of information.
Okay. We go Rochelle.
No!
Push out the academy.
Oh my
Okay,
fucking
go
god,
yawning
dude.
portal.
Okay, you go. We will. Okay, you can go to the academy just to see if like anything hits. We will go to the yawning portal to talk to them also.
There, dude.
Like they must stay. Must have stayed at the yawning portal, or he knows where they stay.
Sure. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll go back to the yawning portal to ask.
Okay. You walk up to Danan in the yawning portal.
Sup, Dernan?
Hello.
Can I have pint, please?
Sure. Oh,
And,
2 copper.
and-
We have the kegs of beer that are like unlimited money.
Oh, that is true. Can I use those cakes instead? Okay,
Sure.
whatever.
Free of charge.
Thank you. So have you heard of these people before that I say Ender, Stormwind, Karama, etc.
Hmm?
Have
Sorry?
you heard of these 4 people before? Ender, Stormwind,
Hmm.
Karamarsk, Shavara Fazim, and Tordek Frostbeard.
Sounds familiar.
Were they patrons or did they stay here at the Yawning Portal?
Probably if I found them familiar.
If you found them familiar.
They
But we don't
Yeah,
know
but
much
when-
Many
about-
people come and go. The yawning portal.
are they
Did-
still around?
I don't quite remember. Where did you get these names from anyway?
Oh, they apparently are the ones that survived Blue Alley, I think. I mean, you
Sure, let me-
mentioned that you kind of vaguely remembered.
Donald's gonna roll history check. Give me a sec.
Oh, this is
Mm.
spicy.
Ah, yes. Those 4. Yes. They came from. If I'm not wrong, they were not from Waterdeep, but they did pass through. Yes, and they made it out alive. Yeah, with quite the handsome amount of gold and magical items, if I'm not wrong. Again, why? Why are you so concerned?
I don't know, just wondering. I mean, they must be pretty famous, and not many people survive Blue Alley or something.
Not many people know of people that even go into Blue Alley. Commoners don't tend to worry themselves with the tasks or the gigs of adventurers.
Yeah, well,
It's more of an adventurer thing.
And were they? Do you remember like when they came? Like were they normal? Did you? Because I remember you said something like, "Oh, you know of someone who kind of did survived Blue Alley, but was a little bit like off in the head.
Yeah, it seemed, I think, relatively relatively normal when they came out. Bought the entire tavern a round of drinks, if I'm not wrong. Filthy rich when they came out, I must say.
Mm. And they're no longer here at the Yoni Portal? Or,
No, definitely not.
so it's been a while,
It's been a while.
like a couple of weeks or months or years? Or
Like a couple, maybe a year.
a year? Wow.
Anything else?
No, it's okay. I'm gonna go ask the halflings same question whether they know of them. The silvers, the
Yeah.
Frodo.
Yeah, we might remember. Yeah, they sound familiar. I think there was a wizard among the four of them. Yes. Very ugly wizard.
You say ugly wizard?
Yeah, it wasn't the most good-looking wizard. No.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly what he said. He said some. Hmm. He said something about a chest. I think, if I'm not wrong, it was a very long time ago. I don't quite remember. Something about a glass chest. That, I'm sorry, that's all I can remember.
Oh, that's no problem. Glass chest, like in the blue alley, that they took, or they
Oh,
just said it was there.
They were just talking about it. Yeah.
And it's been a while since they came through. Like about.
I don't think I've seen them since that day.
Mm,
They were here in town for a couple of weeks.
Did they meet with anybody that you know of, or they were just kind of kept to themselves?
Well, they usually set off in the mornings and after their meals, and then they came back in the evenings. Didn't really ask.
Mm,
Mostly kept to themselves.
okay. Thank you.
Well, we still don't know why they went to the Blue Alley.
Does coming out rich as shit not count as the motive?
Not really.
Doesn't.
I mean, they could die.
You know what you just said applies to our whole adventuring job.
Career, yeah.
True.
I don't want to die.
But you want to be rich. It's the same thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I guess as far as leads go, we only have Yawning Portal. I guess we could just wait here until Salazar comes back from checking the records.
Ah, of course. Yeah, fine. I'll go.
Sure. Celestial, what are you doing?
Begrudgingly walking to the Blackstaff Academy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna search up those 4 names.
There's a record on one of them. Ender Stormwind. It's a wizard. Registered spellcaster for a period of time in Waterdeep. Let's see here. He was also a owner of a magical artifact attained from Blue Alley, which he had to declare after managing to leave alive. Left Waterdeep shortly after clearing out Blue Alley whereabouts are currently unknown.
When was he registered?
You would probably at the start of when he entered Waterdeep.
Which was
But could we tell like how long ago? Like a year ago?
About a year or so. We'll say about 16 months ago.
Is there more information about the artifact?
The artifact information was not mentioned in the records.
That means it's something big. Okay, well, I guess. Could I try to pull out Blue Alley again from the records?
In the library, you mean?
Yeah, from the library.
I will allow it
Okay.
because I'm in a good mood.
All right. That's what investigation. Okay, come on. Oh, okay.
Saving your roll for this week lah, I see.
I rigged it.
Come back to the library again. You flip through the same book and you don't really find anything new. However, as you comb through the books, you do find this like small, very thin booklet, and you pull it out, and there are records basically dating back to when Blue Alley was first created and what the mage like to do, like the habits of this mage, which is who was unnamed, and you read that when he was designing the Blue Alley, there are certain sections of the area that he kept permanent. It means certain areas of the alley did not change day to day. One of these areas is a small golden door. You don't know much else about the golden door, but you know that there is a small golden door within the alley that does not shift with the day-to-day changes. Yep.
Very cool.
You also learn that the mage, he is not. People are not sure if the mage is still alive. Even the black staff is unsure, but he secretly observes all those who enter Blue Alley, supposedly, and makes the changes to his dungeon in a way based on how well the adventurers fare.
Wow.
Fair doing what?
So we can go in and like make a fool of ourselves, like drop our equipment on the first room or something.
Or what if we hid all our shit and went in looking like complete idiots?
You wouldn't have to try, right? I mean,
Wow.
we are level 2, we look like complete idiots.
Hey, Mustard killed a troll, I have, you know.
So it's killed lah.
So you're saying that this means that while the adventurers are in the dungeon, he changes it while they're in there, or he observes them before they go in and then he...
No, he like based on how the adventurers fare inside the dungeon, he makes changes.
Dynamic difficulty.
Dynamic difficulty.
Dynamic difficulty.
Jerk off closet.
We have to mess up real bad in the first room.
It's cool. Okay. I guess that's it.
Cool.
I'll return back.
Okay, wait, I need to go toilet. Quick one.
I'll tell everyone, like if you're back, I'll tell you about what we learned from Dundon and the Halfling.
Okay.
Don't think we're getting much information, right? It's a big city.
You're free to do whatever you want. Just let me know.
So much time to kill.
You wanna check out
I
the...
haven't checked out the orphans in a while.
We'll get back to them when we settle our inn, right?
That's true.
We can check out the pamphlet that I found many days ago.
Pamphlet?
Oh yes. Why not? We have the
Forgot.
time.
What that is? Can you refresh
It's a
me?
fight club.
Oh. Ah.
If you all want to.
Oh, I'm gonna ask yes, so like if they were registered as magic users, like they're wizard person, does that mean we have to do the same if you're going through Blue Alley?
No, like Black
Short
Star.
answer is our answer for him. Short answer is no. If he registered as a magic user, it means he wanted to use magic in public for some reason.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
Also because he has a big dong, he can do what he wants.
Sure.
So, are we going to fight club?
I think
You can go check.
that'll be
out.
nice.
What's Fight
We
Club?
need to collect a package, by the way. Just
Okay,
right.
let's collect our
Yes,
package.
let's
Then go to
collect
fight club.
packages.
Right. You make your way over the Castellanta Villa. You kind of like call for Williford. Williford comes running out with this kind of wooden crate. It's like, oh, coming. And it's like he sits on the ground and he opens it and it's like, 5 potions of healing inside.
Woo!
Hey.
That's actually like
Greater
Oh my
healing?
God.
Okay.
And,
Oh,
regular potions healing. And then he's like, oh, God, I'm not. One more thing. Then he's like, he runs away again. He comes back with another smaller crate, but this one is like a very polished wooden, ivory wood case. He's like, oh, puts it on the ground. He opens and it's a pair of shoes.
Great.
shoes of speed.
What's that?
Oh,
Shoes of what?
Not dying.
Lord Castellanta thought that it would be beneficial for at least one of you to have one of these. He had me procure them last night.
what?
It's
Striding
for
and
striding
springing.
and springing. Oh shit!
Oh, that's cool.
I guess that's for our rope.
Gunboats.
Gumboots. Dude, you can jump so far. Close the gaps.
Heroic leap. Alright. But who's the slowest? We're all 30 move speed, right?
Yeah.
Give the rope
guess-
then can flank.
Mm.
For
The
what?
better question is who needs
Climb
the
the building.
mobility?
Assassin's Creed.
No, my move speed is fine with dash. You all need to be faster so that I don't
No,
reach
but this
first.
one also can jump 3 times the normal distance. So you
I-
can jump up, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Isn't that some Assassin's Creed shit?
What would I do from up there? Miss my
Jump
rapier
down.
anyway.
You jump down, ego dive, dude.
I miss.
We will change.
Anyway, Williford says, I hope that you will find that the package acceptable. Lord Castellanta has mentioned that if you do need more assistance, he is willing to will top up. However, he feels that this is a appropriate arrangement for now.
Yeah.
It says requires attunement, so
One day,
Just one day.
that means whoever needs to wear it needs to start wearing it now.
I have a brilliant idea.
Huh?
Oh god.
You already know what I'm gonna say. We're gonna have one person wear one boot.
Oh.
Doesn't work like that.
That's a horrible idea.
Why not? Just like hop like damn high.
Don't fucking be retarded. It doesn't work like that.
But I guess we need to decide who's gonna be wearing it.
Yeah.
Our
My
Give it to
fighter?
the mage, dude. Give it to the mage.
Why?
What would I do with it?
Flying fireball.
Fly.
Oh my god, guys!
It's like air combat.
No,
What's the fighter gonna do with it?
Heroic
you
leap.
can jump straight forward so that you can like catch people where they're
Jump
running.
off a wall and
Actually, just occurred to me that when you are up there 3 times as high as you would normally be, maybe you would need some acrobatics ability to help.
Now listen, you guys are just thinking about the verticality of jumping. What about like crossing chasms or like jumping and I don't know.
Yeah.
Imagine you jump 3 times the distance and you tackle someone. Isn't that great?
Mm. Yeah.
And I am quite nimble on my feet. I do not need to be faster or more mobile. I think Elrond should have it.
Yeah.
Or maybe even Maeve.
Yeah. You can
Someone
have
who-
a Raptor Space Marine jump in with a maul.
Yeah, like or if Maeve needs it, she can use it to leap away from danger.
Superhero landing.
Or that, yeah, she could like jump to one of us.
You can jump into
Use of
the well,
striding and springing.
Mm.
jump back out with a troll skull.
Ooh.
Uh,
Wow. Well, I mean, I'm fine. I don't know. I feel like the Outfighter should have it.
Yeah.
We can always change attunement if we go in and we find out that it's useless on whoever we gave it to. Sure, I'll take it.
Alright.
But for now,
Just
I think
the
one of you guys
Ranger
should take it. Yeah.
Okay, I take off my shoes and I put on my new Air Jordans.
We haven't even talked about like giving it to the ranger so he can jump backwards, but never mind.
Master's fine.
Master is fine.
You know my feet won't fit that, right?
It's a wondrous item, okay?
Wondrous.
After a day, it will fit.
And I'll definitely use it to jump so I can get into melee range.
Oh my god, never
See?
mind. Let's just
Yeah,
take
this is
just
why
take
we
it,
don't.
Elrond. Just okay.
Great.
Can I ask
I-
really Ford if they have a longbow I could borrow?
A longbow, is it?
Yeah, I'll return it after we come back alive.
It's like, I'll have to check and get back to you, but I don't believe we have one on hand at the moment.
Then it's alright, don't trouble yourself.
You just
Why
buy
do
it.
I have 2 healing potions already?
We looted the chest
Okay.
of
I
the.
assume we're
7
splitting
healing
up.
potions.
Are we splitting them
Yes,
like this?
everyone should take one, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So I can hold on to 3 and then everyone has 1.
I'm adding one
Or-
right now.
That sounds good.
That's okay.
Okay.
What are you doing now? Come on.
Okay. Yep.
Sure.
Fight club.
What you're doing lah? What fight club? You all what, just walk in? You don't even know where it is!
I have the directions, right?
I'm following Anna.
Yeah, it literally says, find us at the location. So what's
So
the location?
what's the
Anna?
location?
There's no
Anna, what's the
location.
location?
Oh,
Just
so
the
that's a string, right? That's not variable. It's like the location is actually written.
Yeah.
Damn, this was useless.
God damn it. We could.
But it's a
Oh,
brochure for gladiator fights, right?
Yeah.
Can we ask around? Or
Who you want to ask? Be very specific.
This feels like a bad idea.
yeah, this is gonna be like one of those silk root things. So it's a brochure for something, is it?
It's a brochure.
For
It says, come join us here. But then they don't say where here is. They just expect you to know. Or find out
Exactly.
yourself. Mm.
they're worth asking at the Skillet Dragon.
Yeah, let's go to the not so fancy part of town
Okay.
and ask.
You make your way over to the Skewered Dragon. A few people are in there. Couple of tables. what are you asking? Be very specific with your words.
Where's the Fight Club?
That's very specific.
You
I ask, like, do you know anything about this brochure thing? The slide.
see like you the first look you get are like very weird stares. Then like no.
Who gave it to us?
No one gave it to us. I took it off a cold dead man's hands.
Okay.
When you say weird stairs, do they look like what the fuck is this guy asking?
Maybe inside check.
Okay.
Should I be able to observe also?
Sure, both can be inside check. Okay, now my good enough. So let's say you get the feeling that people might know what this is, but they are reluctant to talk about it.
Fight Club. Come on.
You think we can get away with bribery right here?
What?
What about threat? Why do we start with threat first?
No, we start with bribery. You
No,
can't go
start
back.
With, start with bribery, then you threat.
I don't. Yeah, it doesn't work the other way.
It doesn't
around, I
go
think.
the other way.
Yeah.
Thinking, how about not you money?
Okay, I will.
Okay, just for RP sake, you are speaking to a human male dog worker.
Is his name
Ah,
Rangoon?
yes.
No, it's not.
I approach him.
Great.
Good sir, maybe we have worked before. If I
No.
if I give you 2 gold, will you tell us where this is?
He sees his eyes open. He sees his
gold.
eyes open when he sees.
You're supposed to be more discreet about these things.
Perhaps so. Perhaps 3 gold will jog my memory.
No, come on.
No, okay. No. Sorry, the three is an
Then,
unlucky number.
no,
for me.
okay, never mind then. He goes back to drinking his ale.
Oh, never mind. You said never mind.
I said
Man.
never mind.
Okay, I tighten my grip.
Oh,
On
come
my
on.
Okay, make me a athletics check. Okay. Oh,
Muscle bound grip.
he resist your grip.
Oh!
He rolled 18.
What?
Oh no way.
He's like, oh, what do you think you're doing, punk? He's like, you can see he's like very rippled and muscle also.
Oh
I mean,
shit.
he's a dog worker. He's already doing.
I don't know how
Get
muscle.
your filthy hands off me.
Double down, square up, bitch. Square up,
Square up.
bitch.
I'm like,
Square up, bitch.
Let's wait outside by the back, then you can ask him to go outside.
We call it filthy, huh?
Oh god.
Oh.
Get up. He slaps his hand on the
Throw
table.
hands. I throw hands.
Throw hands, alright. Let's do this.
Barbro.
He's gonna roll a hit. One.
Are there any city watch near the?
Oh.
I'm. How many people are inside this
Oh,
inn,
you have plus
tavern,
5.
whatever?
21.
What?
How many people are inside this tavern?
21 hit or 21 damage?
21 hit lah.
The end.
Oh, okay,
What
okay, okay.
damn it?
21
The
damage.
end.
What the fuck?
How
One.
many people are
That hits,
inside
that
this
hits, that hits.
tavern? No.
There's like a couple who are now looking, like another 4 people who are just like staring.
Master yells, place your bets.
Oh.
He literally like socks
Ooh.
you in the chin. You
Oh.
feel like
Whoa!
you feel like blood running in your mouth as he like gives you like a right hook.
Holy shit. You can take
Take
fuck.
seven- take 7 damage, dude.
Yeah,
Does
I took
anyone
7 damage.
Does anyone place bets? with
No,
Master?
everybody's just kind of staring. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Then
It's-
you hear the bartenders like, take your fights outside. It's bad for business.
Wait up, old man. Let me finish this up real quick.
Oh my god.
Grab a stool. Don't do unarmed, man.
I tried to look for my mall. It's my mall name.
No! No!
Okay, you pull out your maul. Then he's like, whoa. Then you see the bartender's like, wait, no weapons in my bar. I'm gonna get the city watch.
Oh shit. Okay. Wait, I put away my maul first. I put it away.
So retarded. He
Then you
pulled
see
it
the guy's
out.
like, whoa, calm the fuck down, man.
Okay, well, he's caught off guard. I can take a punch to his face. I right hook
Oh
his face.
my god.
roll the fuck.
It's the worst bar brawl ever.
Wait, where's An?
You know,
Yep.
Yes.
Hold on, let me
Your-
try to find it.
is your regular? Just roll for your maul.
It's
first,
D20 plus strength
so-
modifier, right?
Yeah, strength modifier plus proficiency.
Oh, okay.
So it should be 4
My
for you.
proficiency.
D20 plus 4.
My strength is 3 and my proficiency
Oh,
bonus is
okay.
2.
That's
D20 plus 4,
fine.
same as him. Same as him.
Sock 'em!
D20 plus 5.
Oh!
Your swing goes wide as you try to
Oh
like, take
my.
a cheap shot at him. Just like, what the fuck is your problem, man?
I tried to
Can't take another swing at
intimidate. Wait, I tried to intimidate him with second wind, dude.
What you fuck you
Oh,
for a second
dude,
win?
it's
second
so-
win.
What second win?
It heals me 1d.
But
How
how does
does
it
healing
intimidate
you-
It's like he shrugs off the blow, right? It's like you can...
Crit you, dude.
Oh,
Crit
my
you,
fucking
dude.
crit you!
Oh my
Crit you,
days,
dude.
dude. I'm dead, dude. I'm dead here.
Oh,
Wait, I want to heal though. I want to heal.
Neve is
No,
just
I
so
can't
no,
beat
no, dude. He takes like another like shot. You take another like left hook from him. It hits your chin and it's like you feel like you spurt out a bit of blood as he hits you.
God.
Okay, are we going for a grapple, Maeve?
It's like you and your maul can fuck off.
Neve's just like, well,
He had that coming.
yeah.
Hey, you're not brother, eh?
No,
No, I mean it was really fun to watch. And
I,
if you
I'm
look,
very not brother.
maybe
He
it's
kind of
better
he
if we
takes a
don't.
step back, then he kind of like dust his hands as you are kind of like holding your face.
Oh my days. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna give him the 1 times go.
Oh
That's
my
one
god.
time.
I'm gonna come back with another right hook. And this time I'm gonna action search so I get 2 right hooks.
Are we gonna help or not, guys?
No, we're gonna watch.
I can't grapple.
I'm just
You
gonna
miss.
No.
You miss.
That's great. That's great.
You swing. You, like,
Okay.
This is a good lesson.
You swing and
What
you're
the
like a
fuck?
haze of pain. You like swing wildly and you like he takes like a step back and like nimbly dodges both of your blows. It's like
Oh.
not done. I see.
Okay, I'm going for a grapple.
Who you grappling?
The guy who's gonna punch him.
Okay, make
I mean, I see Anna going for the grapple and I'll
Guys, please, I'm almost
no.
dead, dude. I'm almost dead.
you can make
I'm
athletics
going
check.
to try to talk to the guy and be like, look, he's obviously.
Wait, athletics check first, Anna.
Woo!
that minus
Oh
one.
my
yeah.
days.
No one wants to help, man.
It should be a 7, I think. No. Okay, you managed to restrain him somehow. Oh, it's like, get your fucking hands off me! It's like he started it.
I'm like, I know, like I know
Okay, you've clearly ended it. Let it go, dude.
He is very clearly retarded.
My jaw is dislocated out of my fucking
I'm
head.
like, just like there's no fun in beating a guy who obviously can be beat. You know what I mean? I just
He's like, I was just drinking my damn ale, man.
I know, and I slip him 1 goal. Be like, chill.
Wow, so much money, y'all.
Okay, you see he like, he like comes down and he's like, get your fucking hands off me. He says it to you, Anna.
Okay, I make sure that he's like not straining against it anymore. Then I let go.
Like he picks up the goal and it's like, look, he spits at Elron and he sits down again.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I could have used my maul.
Everyone, you wanna
Actually, I
go?
just mauled him.
If you use a ball, it wouldn't be a fair fight, okay?
Then the city watch will get involved. I told you to reach for a stool. But you
It's
were like,
almost the same, dude.
no, my masculinity won't accept that. Gonna hit him with my fist. Okay, a jaw suck.
That was amazing.
I'm just like,
Holy
well,
shit, dude.
are you okay, Elron?
This reminds me of being near all over again.
You just sleep, right?
Listen, man, you don't fight fair.
So I'm just gonna fall asleep because I'm almost dead.
Actually dying. A random dog walker. Oh my god. Yeah, sure.
Well,
Okay.
Clearly
What are
not
you
ready for
doing
Blue
now?
Alley, dude.
You see, like everybody in the tavern is just like giving dirty looks to like your party now, and especially at Elron. You kind of get the sense that everybody there works at the dock, and then everybody's like just staring at Elron now.
Alright, I guess I'm fucked.
yeah, dude, aren't these your people?
Clearly not.
I'm the people's champion, dude.
Should've gone for the stool.
It's not
Holy
fucking
shit.
WWE, guys.
The metal chair, dude. Yeah, come on.
From underneath the ring.
This is great. I guess maybe it is a blessing in disguise that we don't know where that.
Fight club is okay.
Yeah.
Mustard
well,
really
maybe.
wants to find the fight now.
Mustard can't fight. You know
Huh?
you have to use your fist in the fight club, Mustard, not your weapon.
Do you even have
Mustard won
this?
an arm wrestling contest.
That's true.
By fluke.
Wow! Are you gonna say I restrained the guy at the flip
Oh, dude,
also?
Mustard's about to
No.
throw also, dude. Mustard's about to throw hands, dude.
I audibly gasped.
I mean, you can try.
Okay, we're leaving this
Let's
Let's
tavern.
go. Elron very clearly needs to rest.
We'll drag
As
him
you
out.
leave, you hear the bartender's like, I don't want to see your goddamn face here. Keep shouting at Elron.
I'm trying. I'm looking back at the dog worker that fuck Elron now. Is he looking at us?
Yeah, he's staring at you guys.
I'm giving a discreet thumbs up.
Can
And a smile.
He kind of like grins as he looks at you.
Okay.
we just leave him on a nearby stack of hay? I don't want to drag him all the way up to the yawning portal.
I'm gonna wake up and all my items are gonna be gone, dude. I'm gonna be
Then
fucked.
we will take the items for you.
It's so fucking funny. Holy shit. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. So we have this half-dead guy. Is there anything else we wanna do?
I think now's a good time to attempt the blue alley.
Yeah. Let's go now. Let's go now.
I said there's actually a scheduled time for you to attempt Blue Alley.
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yup. Right early in the morning.
What time is it now?
I like how sleeping for one night is gonna fix his jaw. But I won't question.
I think Maeve would probably
I'm
need
going to help.
tend to him.
Can I? I guess I'll tend to this idiot.
Oh my god. Okay,
I will cure wounds, this idiot.
sure.
Just let him sleep it off, man. You're wasting your cure wounds.
You feel like his jaw kind of like cracks back into place as you like your holy energy passes through him.
Can you just leave
Right.
it imperfect so he's stuck with a slur? Intentionally
That's all
bungle
I'm
the
doing.
spell.
Go and sleep.
Just fixing
You
any
need to
permanent
rest.
damage. What time is it now?
It's like we'll say mid-afternoon.
Oh my
Only
god.
mid-afternoon and you got into a
There's
fight.
so much time.
A bar fight.
Don't know what else.
La, la, la.
Let's go find another fight.
No.
Let's get ourselves banned from every inn. Then we have no choice but to open our own.
Oh,
The Waterdeep
I-
bar crawl.
don't know why. I just got reminded of that cube of thingy that ate that dwarf in the sewers.
Why do you want to feed everyone to that?
The what?
What?
It crossed my mind, but no, I was just wondering. I just remembered it.
We go down there
I
and
wanna.
start some shit.
I don't know. But I guess we could leave that to maybe after Blue Alley.
Hmm.
Do you think people know that there's such things in the sewers?
I'm sure they do. That's why they avoid it.
Fair enough.
I mean, maybe not like for sure, but they know that there's gang activity, right? They know that the gangs have to be operating in some places.
That's true.
It's probably like the unsavory parts of town. But for the average citizen, they're gonna be like, yeah, we'll go about our business, not worry about those places that we don't have to go to.
That's true. Well, do you wanna go try to loan a bow for tomorrow?
It's okay, I won't be using a bow much.
I mean, we do have the what you call it? That half elf and the 2 dwarfs, right, near our place.
Yeah, but nah, don't bother.
All right. I'm kind of out of ideas.
It's time to rest. Because I'm clearly the deadest one.
Okay, everyone's gonna rest. What are the rest of you doing?
In the
Is there
middle of
anything
the
else you
afternoon.
like to do?
Yeah, trying
Before?
to.
You can always investigate without Aaron. It's like up to you. Ask around.
Oh, does Rainier know that we're going to Blue Alley? I mean, do we want him to know?
You haven't told him.
Don't think it matters, right?
I guess, but I guess it's kind of like a courtesy thing. Kind of like
So what, we friends now?
I don't know.
We haven't heard from Flume.
Ah, that's true too. On Volo for that matter.
Yeah, should we look them up? We know where he lives. You can ask him about I mean, since he's the one that's caught up in the gang activity, maybe he'll know about this for sure.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe Volo might know stuff about Blue Alley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where
Okay,
can we find him?
play Flume a courtesy call.
You walk over to Floon's house. He is at home, and he answers the door. He's like, "Oh, hello. Didn't think would be seeing you here today."
Yeah, sorry for the uncalled for. Sorry for not calling ahead.
Oh, no worries.
So just wondering how are you doing actually?
Well, still recovering from the very traumatic experience, but it's been going rather well so far.
I hope no one's given you any trouble since then. You know, there's anything strange around your house or?
Not exactly. It's been a troubling experience, but I'm recovering fine, I guess. Still have some of the bruises, from the torture and everything.
Listen, do you know anything about this? And I just hand him the brochure.
And kind of looks left and looks right, and it's like, I can trust you guys, right?
Well, that's for you to decide.
Yeah. We did save your life. So.
Come in, come. It's I think it's better if we talk inside.
Sure.
It's like, where did you get this?
Off one of the gangers that were involved in your episode.
It's a well-known secret that Zenata holds gladiator games in the sewers. Nobody talks about it, but everybody knows.
My God, it's Fight Club.
Are we talking about
Yes.
hand-to-hand combat or?
I'm not too sure of the specifics. I know they happen every week. It's a weekly event, but I'm not sure as to whether it's hand-to-hand or with weapons. Or I've never been to one of the games myself. But most notably, the dock workers usually go. If I'm not wrong, quite a number of them gamble. members of the Xanatar organization, of course. It's a very large gambling event. It's large scale, very large scale. I don't quite know the specifics of how to actually gain access though. I've never seen one of these. And he kind of points at the brochures. The brochure.
That's alright then. I think you've given us fairly useful information. Do you know if like people just go there to watch? Is it a spectator sport or?
Yeah, yes, there is. But you still need to gain access, and I'm not quite sure how you go about it.
Okay. Cool. You see Volo around?
No.
You guys have any questions for him?
I'm okay. I think I don't have much to ask.
I guess we'll thank him for his time and wish him a speedy recovery.
Sure.
As we
Thank you very
step,
much.
yeah, as we step outside, I'm like, you know, we're in the Harpers now, right? At least we're gonna tell.
No, you haven't told Mert actually.
Yeah, when we have that conversation with him, we can use their resources to get an in.
Okay.
Means that one of us is taking part, and the rest of us are going to be in the crowd, trying to get a feel for who is in attendance and learn more about the gang activity.
Maybe. Yeah.
Who's going to be fighting?
Well.
Well, we know Aaron isn't.
Wow,
Well,
shit.
I mean, I think he still can. He was
Yeah,
just caught
he is
off
the
guard, don't you think?
It seems like maybe unarmed combat isn't his forte.
He's got the highest strength, just
Yeah. I
like
don't think
He wants to
unarmed
use it.
combat is any of our forte except for Ariel.
he's a fighter after all.
Mustard can have a go.
My
Well,
strength
we-
is -1.
We can see when it comes to it.
Yeah, or maybe we could all go as spectators, but I'm just saying if we get called out, like, we need to be prepared to elect one person.
Yeah, it's gonna be Ariel for sure. My strength is also -1.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Mert's our way into this.
Yeah.
If there's anything else, you want to move on to Blue Alley, or you want to still do stuff? Like your thing.
Did you use up all our cash already?
No.
No.
Haven't used that one.
What's there to buy?
Maybe.
Well, I wanna do this. Do I know of any like reagent store? for,
Yeah,
like,
that's
magical
what I was
components?
thinking also.
Yeah. You can. What reagents are you looking to purchase?
Well, I guess I'm buying stuff for familiar. The charcoal incense.
That will be. It should be quite simple matter. Yeah. Because how much? How much is it?
It's
The component.
10 gold worth.
10 gold. Yeah, 10 gold. Yeah.
I'll ask the party like,
From
are you guys
party
okay
funds?
if I use the funds to get this?
Sure.
Sure.
Just remember to actually make use of it.
So okay,
Okay.
I'll
I'm picking up
buy-
10 gold.
yeah, I'll take 10 gold from the party funds, and then I'll buy like 10 gold more. Just you know,
30
just to
gold lah.
guide. Yeah, 20 gold worth.
Okay. Sure.
Do we want to buy anything like, I don't know. I was gonna say poison, but I don't think it's something you can just buy, right?
Do I have a poisonous kit?
Or like a, you know what I mean?
I do not have a poisonous kit. But poisons in, I mean, it is out of character. Maybe DM can confirm. I think poisons in D&D are like super rare items, right? It's a different class of thing from your like pesticide or what. So
Depends on what kind of poison you're
I
looking
mean,
to
like a
purchase.
vial of poison.
Yeah,
Oh,
like the
or like whatever.
combat
Kind of,
poisons that you can coat your blades with is very hard to come by, right?
expensive. Yes.
Yeah, it's not just like store bought.
No.
It's not like you're
Expensive
gonna
can find, but expensive.
yeah. Because you need like wyvern or whatever, scorpion, all that nonsense. It's not like you're gonna coat
We
your.
have like ropes and everything.
I have ropes.
How much rope?
It's just 10 units of hempen rope. I don't know what 10 units is.
Like 10 feet?
How
10
long
meters?
is it?
10 units of hempen rope. It's quite a
Yeah.
lot leh. It's more than enough lah for whatever use you were trying to.
Within an alley, yeah.
Yeah. Within reason, yeah.
I have 5 lanterns. Somehow. I have a burglar's pack also.
I have light, so that's fine.
Don't need light.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
We'll start Blue Alley. We might have to stop halfway, but we'll start Blue Alley.
Okay. So just real quick, I'll get my familiar out.
Wow.
Oh wait, we long rest, right? Then that means we long rest.
Yeah.
It's in the
Yes.
overnight, right?
That means I'm
Okay.
alive.
Wait, let me change my spell.
Oh, I have another 50 feet of hempen rope from my burglar's pack. That's 60 in total. Let me get something to drink.
Yeah, I go do it while I change my spell.
Okay, Oreo.
Oh man, what do I
Man.
swap out? Shit,
What kind of bird should I have?
an eagle. No lah. What's something small? Not obvious.
A Kenku.
I'm seriously considering taking detect evil and good. Should I? Like out of character for this blue anything.
Why not?
don't know.
Cause otherwise I have cure wounds, healing word, and inflict wounds. That's literally like all I have.
Okay, I'm back.
I don't know. Tough choice.
Victorio standing there, waiting for you, and you see across the way, just like a few feet away, you see Mert is talking to his group of, like a group of adventurers. What you see, let me describe what you see. First thing you see is what appears to be a halfling, dressed in leather armor. He has a small, like a kind of a jacket over, and you see like tucked at his waist like a rapier and a dagger. And then beside him, you see a woman, human woman with kind of like amber hair, holding a staff and a sword. behind you see this very burly orc dressed in this very simple loincloth, holding this massive great sword. And the last one, you see this another human, a man, kind of a little bit flamboyant, holding what appears to be like a lyre, you know, a harp, like a harp. He has a harp strapped to his back and a sword. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. What a team.
You see, as Mud sees you, he kind of like walks over and is like, "Oh, I hope you're ready. My team is ready." And then it's like, "By the way, you haven't given me an answer yet." And then Victoria looks at you, looks at him quizzically, and says, "What answer exactly are we talking about?" And it's like, "It's nothing to do with you, Victorio. They haven't given me an answer yet." And he like looks at Sailor Seal.
I just nod.
Is that a yes?
It is.
Ah, very good, very good. And then he kind of like walks back and is like, "Oh." And it's like, he kind of like walks back to the middle. It's like, "So now that the two teams are here, shall we commence with the opening ceremony, if you will?"
Sinking regret.
Oh, it's like, it is tradition for, well, if two teams enter Blue Alley at one time, that one team shall enter first before the other to ensure parity and what's the word? Fairness. So which team shall enter first? That is to be decided with the flip of a coin.
What?
Nice.
Oh, it's only fair, dude.
Then he points at me. What would the lady pick? Heads or tails?
No pressure.
Tails.
Why is my music not playing? God fucking damn it, guys.
He's playing.
Can you hear it?
You can hear it.
Yeah, it's like
Playing.
spooky
Dalaran's
music.
US music.
God damn
Part one.
buggy shit. Okay, now as long as you guys can hear it.
Warcraft
ready.
Heads or
music.
tails? Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails is 1 to 49. And 1 to 50. 1 to... Is it 1 to 49? 1 to 49, okay?
It's 1 to 50 lah.
1 to 50,
Doesn't
guys. 1 to 50.
matter.
Doesn't
matter.
matter.
Yalla.
I guess my team's going first.
That's bullshit.
Then he kind of like celebratory toast, if you will. Then he kind of pulls out a bottle of champagne. And it's like, everybody has to take a swig from the bottle. It is customary before we
Oh, must-
begin.
Must share. Coronavirus.
He kind of hands it around. You see Victoria kind of takes a small sip and he hands it to the rest of you.
I
Yeah.
chug it, dude. I chug it.
You chug it.
No,
It's
I'm
one
just drinking.
No lah.
Okay. I drink a sip. I fountain of it.
Alright. Oh, and then he kind of takes it, hands it back to his team. You see everybody takes like a sip and it's like, oh, let the festivities begin.
Dude's insane, man. He's crazy.
He looks drunk AF.
Yeah, but we all know it's
We
fake.
knew this.
And you see you see like the four of them kind of like rush into Blue Alley. You see they all kind of like stop and write their names before rushing in. Yeah.
Proper etiquette.
And then
Let's take a note of their names.
Yeah.
they didn't say the names.
Yeah, in the book.
We will can
read the
see
book.
what we're in the book later.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. So Merc kind of like
Remember,
goes
you
back.
have the boots of striding and thingy.
Yes, I stride and I sprint.
Kind of leans
Sprint.
against the wall, back against the wall, and so, oh, Christ. You see he's like chugging the champagne. What's remaining of the champagne? And Victoria turns to you, is like, no pressure, but let's try to win, shall we? I don't. Mutt's a bit of a cocky ass, if you can see, and I don't like it when he wins.
It's okay, we won't live to see your shame.
Ah,
I'm sorry. What did you say?
don't say.
I mean, if we don't come out, we won't have to deal with the shame because we'll be too dead.
Let's try not to die today, shall we?
try.
I would like to win the bet.
I would like to leave.
I would like to win the bet as well.
All right. Well, let's get started then. Then after 15 minutes, you are allowed to proceed into Blue Alley.
My
Okay.
name,
carry on.
come.
We are
Oh, my
looking out for the names that they just.
You wrote down the 5 names. Okay, you write down the 5 names.
I also want to know the names that they wrote.
You want to know the exact names.
He's not generated it yet. We know this knowledge for now.
Okay, we know this lah. Okay, we
Yes, you know this.
Okay.
Okay.
You know this.
Mage armor on myself. I'm so ready.
Casting guidance on everybody.
Okay.
I hold my maul.
I hold my dagger.
Guidance on everyone. I'm taking point and everyone try to be behind my shield.
Okay, guys, let's just run in and everybody just stick to the
Yes.
left. Stick to the left, okay?
Left. Okay.
Sure. What is left here? Is this the podium?
Hey, stack.
Yes, it's a bit
We stack-
pixelated.
Ace,
I'm
ace,
very sorry, I
ace.
couldn't really do much about the map. It's really quite
No, it's
pixelated.
fine. it's fine.
Seagull
Fine,
formation.
fine.
Let's go.
Siga,
I asked
Siga.
Cam to help
the
me.
last one?
This is the map that I asked you to help me with, Cam.
Oh, okay.
Seagull formation.
Okay,
Ace.
Are you
well-
writing your name? You write your name?
Yeah, we all write our name.
Okay,
I'm
go ahead.
assuming we all write our names, right?
Of course.
Okay. So once we write the names, does something happen?
You write your names and then nothing. No,
Okay.
Okay, go on, go on.
and
Well,
you
then
you just walk through.
Hey, mate,
Push
fuck
through
you.
the force
Go on, go
field.
on.
As you push through the force field, and then if you try to go backwards, you realize that you can't. The wall that now there exists like the invisible wall behind you.
Guess we'll die.
Okay. Let's go.
I'm having dove like fly above us, just like surveying on top of us.
You feel
Can-
suddenly when your dove like flies up, right?
Do you write your dove's name?
It can't fly above a
Okay.
certain height for like much surveillance.
Dove's name? Dove. Don't roll
Okay.
your eyes at me, kind of fine.
Like your dove can't like proceed beyond a certain height to get much vantage, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Hey, guys,
Yeah,
we're hugging
okay.
the left here.
You stay there.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, the left.
Okay.
Okay. You move up to what appears to be a mural of some kind. So right in front of you, this thing here is a brightly colored mural that is painted on the wall of the intersection between the east and the west. What you see is numerous adventurers falling victim to every conceivable form of trap. You see bloodied corpses, scything blades, spiked pits, collapsing roofs, jets of fire, poison gas, and
And these are
deadly
all
creatures,
written
demons.
down.
It's a mural.
It's a mural. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Demons. And you just imagine you see a lot more are featured.
That's nice.
At the top of the mural, the word silver is painted above an arrow that is pointing east.
Silver
And-
to the east.
And the word gold is painted above an arrow pointing west.
West, east, right?
What are you
Hey,
doing?
hey, guys, we're going west.
West is what?
I
West
feel
Gold.
like a unicorn
Silver.
sounds silver. No?
I would take silver.
I would think so. This is like putting your key into attunement, you know. The keystone.
Can we try east?
Let's do silver, yeah.
Can we do silver?
East side by side.
Wait, silver or gold, right?
Yeah, silver will go.
Why don't we go to gold? Because we know that the gold door stays the same. Wouldn't that be safer?
Ah. Gold door. Hmm.
Hmm.
I also feel like this is the first test, and it's like Why would anyone choose silver over gold, right? And then it's like an obvious trap already.
That's true. That's true. It's testing the greed.
Mm.
But what if it's just telling us the directions? It could be just telling us the directions.
I don't think it'll be that simple. Let's try for silver.
Let's try for silver. If gold doesn't change, we can come back, right?
Okay.
Look, it makes sense, right? Why would you put the valuable thing on the side of the dungeon that doesn't change?
That's true.
Mm. Checking for traps as we go.
You just
Hold
rub the
on.
walls, just like.
Wait, this is silver, right?
Yeah, this is silver. East is silver.
Oh no, it fell into the void.
Oh shit.
Checking for the traps.
Okay,
I
there's
would
two
send-
doors. One door here and one door here.
But the vision is so bad.
There's
Here.
one door here, one door here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, do you want me to just open the door?
Mage handed.
And mage hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
mage
extend
hand-
your vision. Give me a sec. I'm gonna extend your vision. It's a bit low, I think.
Okay.
Let me do 60-40. Give me a sec.
Okay, it's more comfortable.
Sorry, I will make the changes so that all of you can get 60-40 after the session, like forever. Because I think it's a bit 20. It's a bit low now, so I agree. Okay, sorry. Carry on. What you want to do?
Mage hand and a small opening, and I'll send Duff.
Which one? Which door?
The one right by us.
Okay. You
Oh,
push through.
Stand
I'm
back,
gonna show you what it
stand
is.
back,
I'm gonna show you what it is.
Whoa.
So you see, the corridor is walls of dressed stone, and there are thick cobwebs that cover everything. And there's an open pit that is blocking the way. It's about 20 feet deep and 20 feet long. And the
Shit.
bottom of the pit is lined with jagged and menacing spikes.
Not good.
Duff
Can I
safely
send-
flies over though.
Yeah, I'll send Duff further in. I'm gonna say to the party like, okay, this is gonna look weird. I'm gonna go limp. But just know I'm going to be looking through Duff.
Okay.
So just hold me still.
You can hold on to me.
Is nobody's in the room yet, right? Except Duff? Yeah, okay.
Yep. So I like put a hand on Maeve and I just look through Duff's. See what's going on.
Which one? The next door.
I guess Duff flew through the pit, so I just wanna go further in to see like what's going on.
Okay. What's going on as in the pit?
No,
No,
like
no,
fly
past the
across the
pit.
pit. So I'll just move my token, alright? Okay.
Okay. It's another door at the end, which is shut. Duff can't open the door, but if you fly around, this is what you see.
Oh, holy shit.
You see, the stone walls are decorated with colorful frescoes, which are depict like a sky filled with many different flying creatures, bumblebees to rocks to eagles and all that. And the ceiling is about 20 feet high. About 15 feet above the floor, you see these like short copper rods that are protruding out. Can you see the rods? You can see, right, Sean?
Not really. Like
If
they
I
have
put you in
like-
between, you can see the rods.
yeah, kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see those rods, right? So about imagine the rods are like protruding like one after another above the ground, and there is lightning that's arcing between the rods across the entire length of the corridor.
God.
That's what Duff sees. She can't fly across this area. Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay. I relay all of the info to the team. Seems like if we wanna get through this, we have to choose one or the other path. I mean, the pit one is straightforward, and I think Elron will definitely have no problem. But I don't know about the rest of us.
Jump across with a rope.
Yeah, like we could tie one end to Elrion, let him jump across, and we can then secure it at the other end. Get me through.
Maybe we can scout the rest first, because this
How
looks.
about the next door?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe let's look at the next door first.
I'm pretty sure it's linked, so that one would be the one with the rods.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so this. Can we just check? Can we check?
Yeah.
And that's it for
Oh.
the left side.
I guess so. There's no other doors, right? It's just these two doors.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I open this door and it's the one with the rods, right?
Rod with lightning.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Oh, there is a mural here also, where at Celestis behind Celestis. It's basically a mural of a humanoid skeleton. Mouth open as if it's screaming.
Wow. Nice place.
Some sick
Very
dungeon.
morbid, like.
It's like
monster.
Hopper Villa.
Hmm.
Wow.
The rods had lightning and all that stuff.
What is it? Mouth opened at though.
What?
Like
Like the screen painting, but
yeah,
still-
is it facing something?
Facing you lah.
As in like past us lah.
I mean past
Door?
you.
As in like is it facing like a wall, a door on the other side?
It's on this wall here. I'm pinging.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can I
Hmm.
move the
like-
painting?
It's a painting. You know what I mean? It's a mural, dude. It's like
Painted
not
on the
a mural.
wall.
Painted on the wall.
It's painted
Oh,
on
it's
the
a
wall.
mural. Okay.
Yeah.
Could you rub it off? That might piss our dude off.
So this door is the door with the rod thingies.
The thunder, the electricity, yeah.
I don't think we have anything to get through that, right?
Seems like the skeleton is trying to tell us something.
That sounds a bit more tricky than
Then we're gonna die.
crossing a pit. I feel.
Okay,
Do you
I
think?
agree.
I feel
sure.
like crossing a pit might be a bit
Okay.
more easy to do.
Yeah, especially with those boots we
Yeah.
have. Thank you, Victoria.
Okay, let's try that pit then.
Wait, if we step into the room with the rods, there's no like standing space, we just straight away the rods.
No, there's a bit of standing space.
Right?
Maybe
Right?
two people
Take a
can
look.
fit. Maybe like 2-3 people can fit in before it's too crowded, and then you will push
You guys
people
can
in
take a
front.
look at the room.
Yeah, let's take a look at the like try to feel around the walls for anything that might deactivate this lightning nonsense.
Make me an investigation check.
Celestial should like also check
I should. So I'll help out.
like one for magic and one for normal.
Oh, I guess
Okay.
I don't need to.
You see, nothing to deactivate the rods, but around halfway, like midway on the wall, you notice there is something like a plate that is jutting out ever so slightly, and you can see it.
Mustard, do you think you
Yeah,
make that
could I
shot?
point it out to Mustard?
Sure. Yeah,
I-
point out the master.
Can I take the shot then?
Sure.
Okay, let me pull up.
Guidance is still up, or no?
Yeah, they're gonna move you into the room if you want to take a shot.
That is not a shot.
There's
not
a
a
short
shot.
sword.
Huh? Eh? Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, who's in the room currently?
Oh fuck.
I am.
Hi.
I am.
Okay, Master takes a shot, pulls the arrow out and fires it and hits the what appears to be a pressure plate, and he pushes the pressure plate slightly, and then you see like the lightning kind of fizz and fill the whole room momentarily.
Fizz
God.
and fill the whole
Everybody,
room.
yeah, everybody make me a dexterity saving throw. Everybody in the room makes me a dexterity saving throw.
Yesu. Oh god.
Oh.
Celestial takes
Oh.
2 damage.
Okay. That's okay.
So
She
it
like-
fills the whole room,
Yes,
and then it goes back to crackling.
yes.
So don't touch it.
Fuck. That did not go how I
Okay,
expected.
that was the only thing that we noticed about the column.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the pit is better.
Wait, that raised plate was on the
after
wall?
yep. So imagine, right, the rods, right,
Yeah.
are at your like maybe slightly higher than your knee,
Right.
and it's making like lightning appear at like a almost like a flat surface like at your knee level. Can you imagine?
Oh, right. So if we were to try and like climb on the
Yeah.
wall,
Yep.
Oh, so we could technically traverse on top of them.
yeah, but now we know the pressure plate. We can like traverse and not touch it, which would be a less strength check, less of a acrobatics or athletics check than if we were to try to jump the pit and try to support everyone's weight on the rope, right?
I guess.
Are there spaces in between the electricity things?
No, it's like one almost like an entire. You need
It's
to.
like a sea of electricity.
Yes.
So
You
we
would have
need
to
so
shimmy on the
we're gonna
wall.
climb the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, listen. The we don't all have to take this path. Like both at the end it leads to the same door. So if you're more
Okay.
comfortable making the jump,
Hell no.
oh yeah, like one or the other, I
Ah.
think.
Everyone can take the jump.
You are on a timer, by the way. Ever since you stepped into Blue Alley.
Damn it.
I feel like the rope and jumping over would be a good idea. Like if we can find somewhere secure to.
Do you want to take 2 lightning damage or do you want to get impaled by spikes?
Lightning
No, listen.
damage sounds
Once
less.
Elrion lands over and
It
we
could
tie a
be
rope
10
there.
lightning damage. By the
No,
way.
listen. Like if we get Elrion across with a rope tied to him, he can secure the other end somewhere, and we have like a line,
Okay.
safe line to go
Sure.
across.
We'll try the rope one first then. If you have nothing to secure, we'll come back here and climb the wall.
Yeah, I mean Elrond can definitely make the jump unless he royally fucks up.
Okay. That's
I mean, the
that's
boots
your
will make it so that I confirm can make it, right?
yeah.
Sure.
Unless he royally fuck up.
I will.
Do you scout
okay,
ahead
then
and-
we'll come
yeah.
to this room
Wait.
then.
Wait, which room are we talking about? I
The
don't
other
see
one,
where you guys
the
are.
other one.
Here.
Back.
Yeah.
I cast resistance on everyone.
What does resistance do?
Saving throw.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, you
Wow.
are well prepared.
Actually prepared.
Okay.
Saving. I mean, I did. Just now was guidance, so I'm sorry. You couldn't add to your roll.
Fine.
Not that it would have mattered anyway. You added a 4.
Okay, let's execute. Let's execute. No time for this.
Alright, so we tie one end of the rope to Elrion.
Wait, so do I need to make any check to get across?
You need to jump.
You can make me an acrobatics check with advantage.
Oh, that's all it gives you.
Advantage.
Without it wouldn't even be possible to make the jump though.
Okay.
Easily make it across.
Wow.
Is there anything to secure it?
I look over on the other side, see if there's any hook, not hook, sorry, but any like
Thing you can hook
outcropping.
the rope.
Yes,
No, it's smooth wall.
smooth wall the whole way.
Not good.
I don't want to go
Is
further
there
in, but can I
any-
peek into the next area?
Yeah,
Like, can I
yeah,
peek
of
around the
course.
corner?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just peek around the corner and see if there's anything there.
You don't see anything. There's a door in front of you, which is all the doors, right? Before I forget, are all wooden, reinforced with iron, by the way.
Is there anything like on the walls here, like above the pit, that kind of handhold, like rock
Make
climbing?
me an investigation check.
Ooh.
Damn,
What the
these
fuck?
rolls.
Oh.
You don't know. There's nothing along the wall. It's smooth, but upon closer inspection, you can tell that if you climb down into the spikes, there is actually enough space for you to actually navigate safely in between the spikes.
Ooh.
As in, you don't have to like jump
Jump.
across using rope. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, but you also notice that there appears to be the whole of the floor of the spikes is not soil or anything. It appears to be a large pressure plate of some kind.
Ah, so not one at a time. Not too heavy.
So the whole floor below is a pressure plate
Yeah.
with spikes on it.
Could we just throw a rock down to see what happens first?
Yeah.
You have a rock?
I can shoot an arrow.
Go ahead. You shoot an arrow. Don't need a roll. You shoot an arrow. It bounces off the surface. Nothing happens.
Just too light, I think. Probably. Well, I mean, that's good. Because all of you are pretty, like, light, right?
No, I don't think
Except for me.
human or like if you're a full grown human you would activate it.
Okay, how about I try first then?
You are also not a halfling or a dwarf.
Small.
You are?
Well, we don't know this though. Like we have to try it out somewhere.
Well, I'm the only guy across here. Well, what's the plan, guys?
What do you mean you don't know? We don't know that. We know that. I mean, it's quite obvious that we had murals of guys getting stabbed.
Well, sure, but I mean that could just be a deterrence, and
Wait,
the other alternative is just climbing across with rope.
wait, guys, what if I go into the other room and there's a way to deactivate the light?
You could try.
Okay, I'll go over to the other side.
Okay. There's nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Do I see the pressure plate that they shot?
Yep. It's along the wall. Around here.
Hmm.
Ahead.
So there's nothing on this side to deactivate the lightning? No
Nope.
levers or what?
No.
Okay.
Rope's not gonna work. You have to take our chances with the wall or this pit. I feel like we already know about the risk in the other room. It's less surprises there than this pressure plate.
But if any of you fuck up in this pit, you're pretty much dead.
Yeah,
Same goes for.
we don't have to all wait in the room. Do one at a time. Have everyone else. Okay, so now we have rope on the other side, right? Okay, so we'll leave the rope on the other side. We use more rope because we have more than one rope. 4 people are left on the left, right? 3 people tie the rope around one person. Try to make the cross across the lightning. If the person falls and gets zapped unconscious, pull the person out.
So the TLDR is all of us are getting across except for Mustard. We pull Mustard through the lightning.
Wow.
Oh,
Is the lighters alright? Probably the easiest to pull.
No, the pulling is just so that you don't get stuck in the lightning field.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's true. Well, you guys can come across. I'm gonna throw.
Can you explain what you mean by, because I wrote the investigation, if we climb into the pit, there is space for us to walk through the spikes. But then there's
Yes.
also a pressure plate.
The whole thing is a pressure plate.
So we don't know like if what happened. But what if we step on the pressure plate and the spikes go away?
Well, we don't know what will happen, and we don't know
yeah,
how
but
much
we don't
weight.
know what will happen. Yeah.
Well,
you wanna
so
test
it's-
it?
Wait a minute. Okay, never mind.
I mean,
That's
it-
something to throw at it.
we just have to make a choice whether we wanna take the risk with the pit, and honestly, I don't think it will set off with just if we go one by one. Or we
Okay.
can take the risk with the lightning rods and hope that we traverse it without tripping and destroying ourselves. In
Okay.
both has risks.
Yeah.
So we should just decide.
I'm gonna try to climb on the other side. You all can decide which is more suitable for your abilities.
I'm gonna try and climb down.
I can't. I am not Dexy. I probably have to.
So if Mustard wants to take the pit, he can climb down now, right?
Okay.
Let's do that.
Do you want me to make any checks
Are you using rope?
to climb down?
Are you being lowered down by someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go. I'll hold the rope.
Both of
Oh,
us can. Yeah.
we will all hold the rope.
Okay, you lower Mustard down slowly. He sets his foot down. Mustard, you kind of like put your foot down the plate. You can feel it lowering slightly as
Mhm.
your full weight comes upon the plate. Nothing happens.
Woo!
Okay, let's go make his way across, right?
Carefully make my
Manage
way
to
across.
carefully make your way across, and Elrond helps you up, uneventful.
That wasn't so bad.
Just so you know, I weigh 31 kilos.
Yeah, that's halfling slash dwarf weight.
Ah,
This is most very suspicious, dude. It's fucking sus, man.
I can't. I don't think I can do it.
I'm not going
For
down.
sure. Yeah, I can't. I have like shield and there's no way. If it's heavier than 31.
What if you just sort of glide across with your shield? on
This
the
is not
ground?
King Arthur's goal.
Okay, I will do the other one.
Okay.
I'll do the other one. Celestial?
I'll do the other one as well then.
Okay.
Okay.
Doing the other one requires an acrobatics check.
Resistance.
Acrobatics check as well as a perception check.
Resistance.
See whether you can notice the plate.
But we
While
already know
climbing.
that, but
I'll give you a perception check with advantage because you're doing it while you're climbing, which is not
Do
easy
you want to
still.
do it one by one?
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Acrobatics check first, and then your perception check.
Okay,
One by
have
one.
Fun, guys.
Am I up first?
Whoever wants to go.
I'll
I
go.
think you go first. You go
Yeah,
first.
I'll
If
go.
anything, I can do something.
I'm letting them hold the end of the rope, so they can pull me out if needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a pass. Yep.
And perception, right?
Holy
It's
crap!
failed. You manage to make it across, but as you get shocked by the large burst of electricity again, but you do manage to keep your grip and make your way across. You take 4 damage as you make your way across.
Okay, that's
But
okay.
you're across.
Okay. Well, go. Celestial, you go first.
First, could I have some guidance?
Sure. Guidance on you, my child.
All right. So acrobatics.
Yep.
Okay, and then perception.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You make it across, nothing happens.
Ooh,
Okay. Well, I'll do the
roll
same.
Maeve.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow, literally backflips across.
Damn
No,
it.
same thing as Anna. You accident
Is that
push the plate.
it doesn't matter even if I plus 4?
8 damage.
Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
You can roll the guidance. You can roll the
If I roll
guidance.
guidance.
Roll the
okay.
guidance, huh?
Should I have rolled the guidance also?
No, I did resistance for you.
You can roll the guidance if you want.
What is it?
You need
Slash
to
roll.
hit. You need to hit 4, by the way.
Cause of the
You
7,
wouldn't have-
right? 7 plus 4.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay, you're okay. Anna wouldn't have mattered. You needed to hit 12.
Oh, okay.
Yikes. We did it.
All right. You
Yay.
managed to make it across.
Not too shabby.
Mage hand and dove.
Yes. Make sure. Shield is up.
Mage hand and dove.
That crit when it really counted though.
You push the door open, and the walls of this chamber are lined with rough and dirty tan-colored bricks, different from the blue cobblestone that you're used to. There's rubbish that litters the floor. You see a lot of like random trinkets, coins, equipment, and weapons alongside bones and dried up gore.
Hmm.
It's like almost so much trash that you can't see the floor.
Holy shit.
Mustard sees the goal and goes for the nearest
No.
one.
Oh no.
I am
Yeah, we're
holding-
like.
You need to make a check for that.
I'm
Can make
gonna immediately reach out
athletics check,
to like
mustard.
brace
I mean
him.
athletics check Maeve and acrobatics check for mustard.
Oh my gosh, can I assist? I would instinctively like prevent him from
Athletics?
moving.
Sure, athletics
For
with
me?
advantage. Yes.
For
with
me, it's
advantage.
athletics.
And mustard can make me an acrobatics check.
Come
That's a
on.
20. You need to beat 20
Okay. Where's my
acrobatics.
Like, no,
guys? I
no.
can't find my character. Oh, there it is. I make what, huh?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay.
No advantage. So no. Maeve restrains you.
We can get all the goal we want.
Like, way more than this. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, this is just one thing. Think of the future.
I think this is more of a warning sign than it is a treasury.
Yeah.
This
Everyone
looks like-
making sense.
This looks like what?
It's
Graveyard?
Zugo.
The guy
No,
yesterday.
it just looks like they got stuck here and just died.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we gotta check.
What does Dove see on the other side of the
Yeah,
room?
what is
There is a door north.
And that's it.
Yeah.
The rest of the other end of the room is like a wall.
Yep.
Can we try to push like some of the trash away to reveal the floor?
I'm
What are you doing?
popping
Explain.
guidance.
Explain
Hmm?
very detailed in great detail what you're doing.
I think that there might be pressure plates underneath the trash, and that might set off something bad. So I want to try and clear off like the trash.
Please
closest
don't
to
use
us.
your hands.
Yeah,
I
using
kinda-
my
I-
bow to like
I
scrape
see-
it off.
I see what Mustard doing and I use Mage Hand to help out.
Okay. I need you to make dexterity saving throw, Sean, for your
Damn
mage
it.
hand.
Oh, how come
My
mage
Mage
hand?
Hand.
Just make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh fuck.
Ooh,
You see suddenly like you hear a snap sound as your mage hand pushes like one of the chest, and you see like it disappears. But you don't see anything, just you hear a snap sound.
oh.
What did he push exactly?
Pushed away like something on the
Something
ground.
on the ground.
And then you hear like snap sound. And then your mage hand disappears.
I toss a ball bearing into the room.
Ding 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 ding. Nothing happens.
Can you toss it in the same spot?
I don't think it matters.
Pretty sure something just destroying his mage hand.
Or is it like an anti-magic thing?
What happened when you scrape it with your bow? No, don't use your bow. Don't use your bow after seeing the mage hand.
We'll say that your mage hand was like here. You see the square head? Like 10
Mhm.
feet front, yeah.
Don't
The
use
mage
anything
hand
valuable.
Moved something.
Yeah. It moved like, let's say it moved like some like like a bale, like a bit of like rotten hay away, and then snap.
Can you
Maybe
try
we
that
can't
again?
move anything.
Yeah, so yeah, maybe we can't move anything.
Because your familiar made it across fine without touching anything.
You
Familiar
also
was-
if flying, you know.
Yeah, so I didn't disturb the ground, right? Okay,
But
can you...
what's across?
It's just
is
the
there
door
a
on the
break?
north.
It's just a door here.
Okay, so
Can I tell
that's
you
where
what?
we gotta head to.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow and aim for like a blank. I can't see the ground at all.
Sorry?
There's no ground at all. Like not even a space
Almost
for
like
one
completely
arrow.
covered, yeah. You can't really see the ground at all.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at like say a target, like maybe an armor or whatever that we see around, with the intention of having it move a bit.
Sorry again? Sorry?
I'm gonna try to move something with my arrow.
Okay. Can you just ping where? The 2 squares in front of you? Like, is it?
Yeah, just back here.
Okay, you just like move around, like you move stuff around. After like a few, like you just keep trying to like shift stuff around with your arrow, and eventually, you hear the snap sound again, and
So
then you see your arrow gets cut in half. Snap.
Oh shit.
It sounds very. It sounds like metal hitting metal.
Oh, maybe there's blades like in the ground. Oh, but then we can see, right?
some squares will be fine. We need to
It's
chart
like
the path.
Minesweeper.
Yeah, it's like Minesweeper pretty much.
Ah,
Do you have any detection ability?
For traps or
I
for
guess
magic?
we have to check for traps.
Oh yeah, can I just visually check to like after taking in all this, is my character able to figure anything out?
You all you can do, all you can tell is that you can hear whenever the snap happens. It definitely sounds like metal hitting metal. That's all you can make out so far.
Okay, so no discernible pressure plates, markings on the walls,
There's too much stuff. Like even when you move like stuff around.
stuff underneath
Like,
it.
yeah.
Ah, man.
Metal hitting metal.
Can the places where he has moved stuff, we can assume are clear, right?
Where you move like you can see some of the floor lah, yes, but yeah, there's nothing there. It's like doesn't seem to be a pressure plate of any kind.
Okay. Can we see any non-metal objects among the trash, or is it all kinds of stuff?
There's all kinds of random shit.
This one's tricky.
Yeah, pressure plates.
It's
What
not
if
pressure
it's-
plates.
I think it's like a
Detection of some kind.
trigger, yeah. Okay, so we know the door is here, right? We essentially need to cross this direction. So these are all the squares we should be concerned about.
Okay, do we have any like object that we can use to like clear the space in front of us as we step through?
Oh,
Yes.
I realize you can't see.
Yes,
mine.
my mall.
But what if
You
your
just
mall
push
gets
things
snapped
out.
in half?
Okay,
Well,
where's
that's
the door?
true.
Is the door here? The door is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Okay, I think the least valuable thing is going to be my short bow, right?
Okay, I just want to
Please.
observe something. But is there any place within here to the door, right, that is visibly lesser?
No.
It's all equal amounts of trash.
Can I look in
So
the
the ton of
ceiling
trash.
to see if there's anything on top? On the ceiling? Is there a ceiling? I'm assuming there's a ceiling, right? Like
There is a ceiling, yeah. It's like a room. Is it
anything
what you're
on
looking
top?
for?
I'm looking for like a groove, like
It's
a hook
no,
shape
it's a smooth ceiling.
small ceiling.
Okay, guess what, guys? I have 5 crowbars in my bag.
What?
Why?
Because burglars have that apparently.
Okay, so
I'm gonna clear like this square.
you'd like me to use mage hand to do that?
Your hand can hold the crowbar?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
crowbars
do
are
it.
free.
Let's clear one square at a time.
And then we just
Minesweeper.
follow. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Careful.
so I'll do that. wait a
Okay,
shit.
Resistance on everyone.
Oh my fucking god.
Just popping.
It's okay. You start to clear at some point at I'll just pull sailors here at this square. Right, your mage hand gets up to this square, right,
Mhm.
and then you hear the snap again, and you hear the metal hitting metal. And then suddenly you feel like your mage hand is like straining, almost as if additional weight was added to it.
Ah,
Magnet.
Magnets!
fucking magnets.
How do they work?
Are you bringing your mage hand back?
I'm gonna try to tug a bit. Like,
You tug and it comes back, but it comes slowly. It's like dragging like a whole bunch of trash with it, but it does come back
Oh, it's a
eventually.
magnet.
it
Oh my
becomes
god.
magnetic. It
It's
makes
you
the
kind of like touch something. It is invisible, and you feel. Make me an investigation check. Celestial.
shit. Fucking magnets, how do they work? Oh god.
I was
Can't really tell. I'll let
resisting,
everybody
sorry.
make an investigation check actually, since everybody's there. Okay, good enough. Anna, you feel, you recognize, like it takes a while. It takes like a good like 2-3 minutes or so, and you kind of feel around. It feels cold to the touch, like cold metal. But after like a while, you kind of remember like you've seen or felt something like this before. It is a bear trap
A bear trap.
that hunters use.
Like,
Triggered. Yeah, it goes like snap. It snaps up like that.
Ah, invisible bear traps.
Mm.
Wait, so when you were digging with the crowbar, there was a bear trap that close.
It snapped, and then
Snap.
he's dragging the bear trap with the crowbar. That's why it's dragging things.
Right,
So
right,
it's
right.
not
Right.
magnet, it's just
So it's
like
not magnet, it's just the bear
Oh,
trap.
fuck it. Let's just keep going then now that
yeah,
we
yeah.
know.
So we
Just gonna
just
like start-
follow. We will just follow the spaces that he has cleared essentially, and
After
wait.
following very closely, you manage to, as a party, make it to the door safely without triggering any
We
bear
did
trap.
Hi.
it.
Okay, I lose one crowbar, right? I'm assuming we can't yank that out.
You can pry the bear trap back open lah.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
invisible
Keep
bear
some
trap
of the
still?
bear traps there.
You get, let me count 1, 2,
Oh no.
3 bear traps.
Nice. Can we see it now?
No, it's invisible.
Wow.
Danger, danger.
I'm hanging on to those bear traps.
Okay,
You can probably
three invisible bear traps.
It's quite big, It's quite big. You can probably keep, I'll say, one per. If you keep one per person, it fills your bag.
Ah.
Damn. Let's
You
just
don't need so many.
I'll hang on to one until we don't need it anymore.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, all of you make it to, and you can join Celestial here.
Yay.
No,
Bang,
no,
bang,
here.
bang, bang, bang.
Okay.
Mage hand the MVP.
Make
Yeah,
hand
chain
off
MVP.
to the next room.
Okay.
Also randomly carrying 5 crowbars.
Yeah. Also MVP. Okay, same thing. Mage hand and stuff.
Okay. The moment you push the door open, and your dove like flies in, I need you to make a dexterity check for your dove using the dove
Dove!
stats. Do you have the dove
Shit.
stats?
I don't know. Hold on, let me check that up real quick. It's
No,
probably like
dove.
shit.
It's gonna die.
Check for traps.
Shut your mouth!
Shall we check for traps and then send off?
Right.
As soon as you open the south door, you see like dozens of whirling blades emerge from the deep grooves in the floor, and siphoning blades kind of swing back and forth and fill the entire corridor.
It's a gauntlet.
Uh,
Raider
it's
style.
like that Dark Souls 1 map with all the
I'll show you the corridor,
all the
but yeah,
blades.
this is how long the corridor is.
Tiny bird. Dexterity. Wow, he has 3 plus 3 to dex. So dex
Okay,
save.
make a dexterity check.
That's Oh, I can just use mine because
Commander.
I'm so 3.
Oh my
Easily,
god.
he kind of darts.
Oh,
He's
easy
very
dove.
shocked by darts in between the blades and makes it back to you.
Fuck yeah, Dove.
You
Okay.
estimate that the corridor is about, let's see, 50 feet long, and there's like blades and scythes like
Okay.
spinning and cutting in between.
Again, we're looking for pressure plates.
Need me an investigation check, Anna.
Oh.
No.
Damn.
The only space that is open, right? There's this like small 5 feet of space in the air, but you need to basically be flying to get across.
That's it, guys. We'll just head home now. Could you send the dove through that space and look for anything to deactivate?
Okay. I'll send Dove.
There is a door at the end
That you cannot open.
that the dove cannot open.
But you can mage hand. No point, no point. I don't know. Can you?
How far is mission?
Too far. Like, it's only 30 feet.
Oh.
Wow, how would anyone? Does it look like it's even possible to like ninja through?
That is a good question. Everybody except Anna, make me another investigation check.
Okay.
So
Oh
Anna
my
failed.
god!
Nope.
We used our good
Oh.
rolls.
Investigation, is it?
Nope.
One thing I'm supposed to be
Nope.
good at.
Oh. Dude, we've got both like yeah, +5 and +2 still messed up.
Orion. Only hope.
Come on,
Nailed
roll.
it.
Roll your
Right,
deep.
here we go.
Roll it.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Can buff that with
Would you
guidance.
like to add your thing? Oh, you can't add your
Guidance.
thing. You don't have guidance.
I
You have
don't.
resistance.
Ah.
oh,
Pepe laugh. Okay. Anyway, here's what you see. Actually, it's enough, lah. You notice that the blades, although moving, although they seem very intimidating, there seems to be a certain pattern
Right.
that they are moving
This
in.
is like Death House all again.
That if you move in a certain way, you might be able to make it through, but you would have to memorize the pattern and be very nimble.
Hey, two things a wizard supposed. I mean, it's at least you're supposed to be good at.
I can't give you guidance and resistance at the same time. I need to pick one.
Well, okay. I feel confident enough to do this.
Is there no way we can jam the blades with anything? Like crowbars or bear
You
traps?
can try.
I try to stop one of the blades with the crowbar. But
Blade.
I'm not going to like commit to it, so if I feel like it's pulling me away, I'm just gonna let go.
The blade slices cleanly through your cloak.
What?
Oh
Okay,
shit!
whoever
I
gets
do,
cut by this,
that confidence I had, kind of fading.
It's losing a
going back to
limb.
Waterdeep, dude. How is this in Waterdeep?
Guidance or resistance?
How is this Death House in Waterdeep?
Resistance is more important, right? No, wait. Guidance could be. I hate being a cleric. I hate being a cleric so much. Okay. Okay. If you want to try, I will give you guidance. Celestial.
One person making it across.
Okay, if you guys not gonna try, I'm gonna try.
Memorizing. Oh god.
Sure, make me a history check, Orion.
Wait. I have to mentally prepare myself first. Okay. I do a few stretches, say my
Okay.
last words.
Okay.
Your
Okay.
limbs for the last time.
Yes, I stretch my legs out, get ready to go.
Alright.
Guidance on you, my friend.
You don't know that you don't memorize it. It's not
Yeah.
play in character. You think you memorized it.
Oh.
Alright, now make me a acrobatics check, please. 2 acrobatics checks cost 30 feet for each one, so you need 50 feet to get across.
Yikes!
2 acrobatics checks.
Oh.
Nice. Next. One more, dude.
Wow.
Wow.
Guys, I'm not going back to Waterdeep. I'm dying
You
here.
very confidently step up to the blades. All of you just like waiting patiently, looking at Aaron, and you're like taking deep breaths, and your hearts are like beating very fast. And you see Aaron like looks back, and he looks super confident. He's like, and then he rushes in. The moment he rushes in, you see the blade cut into his arm. And then he's like, should I turn back? And he continues rushing through. And you see like by the time he gets to the end.
But he's at the end.
Whoa!
Are you down? You're down, right?
I'm dead.
You're
dude.
down.
You're for sure down.
But that's a one
but
shot,
you
right?
have, but you have the thing. Do you have the? You're not a barbarian.
This
you
is
are.
this is a one shot,
Why
right?
Are you
Where are
not
you?
a barbarian?
Oh, you see Elrond kind of like slump over to the end and fall. The body like covered in cuts and wounds.
Fuck.
I'm dead,
Well,
guys. Not going back to
You see
Waterdeep.
about his body just like slumped against the door, like blood pooling at his feet,
mm,
Okay.
unconscious.
That instills confidence in you guys, right?
Okay, I see that, and for some reason, I feel like I need to go across and save the dumbass. So, for the first time ever,
guidance.
Celestial is going to use Blade Song.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Long story short, I get advantage on acrobatics check, and I walk 40 feet, and I also have more AC, I guess.
It doesn't really matter like AC, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He's free at acrobatics.
Okay.
Free. Fuck. Okay. Acrobatics.
You have guidance.
With advantage. Oh fuck. Okay, advantage.
Yeah. One more.
I'll add the 1d4 to this first.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. One more.
Okay.
You still take 1d10.
Oh,
You get like
okay.
the blade kind of like as you kind of nimbly make your way through. It's like one blade just like nicks your arm. Take. Hold on. It's rolling. It's taking very long to roll. 3 damage as you make your way across.
Okay.
Okay, I just chuck. I put the healing potion to his face.
Use his, don't use yours.
Yeah, I use
Alright.
his.
You're all the way across. You heal 2d4 plus 2, Elrond.
Okay, so
Guidance on all your F's.
no, the thing is, are we all gonna attempt this? Because I'm confident, but I'm worried about Maeve.
Well,
I think
we don't have a choice, right? This is our only way forward.
Maybe you both could open the door first, see if it stops.
I take the time to look like back and see if there's anything at all that can like stop this whirling blades.
Nope. At the more you're looking around, are you opening the door? What are you doing?
Elrond, are you up?
Elrond's
you
up. He's like
Roll
he's
your
fucking-
health.
Roll your health, please. 2d4 plus
Okay.
2.
Clutch it, this is the roll of the century. That's not bad, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
You wake up slightly winded. You see your wound starting to like almost like cauterize over as you drink the healing potion, and you feel like complete shit, but you're up. Not so confident anymore. You feel like your pride has taken a huge shit.
Can you use? Never mind.
Okay, you
Yeah,
fool.
maybe can Mage Hand check the other room to see.
Yeah, I just
Check for traps first or something.
Alright, you push the door open around. This is what you see.
no.
Hold on. You see a dome-shaped room that has walls of polished white marble. And in the center of the room, a 3-foot-high marble pedestal with a fluted column. A plush red pillow sits on top.
Oh, what's on the? Is there anything on the pillow?
You can't see through Mage Hand, right?
Oh no, but I'll send Duff in and then just.
Duff sees a single copper piece on the pillow.
No copper piece. Really?
Okay. I'm guessing that didn't stop the blades.
Yeah. No choice but to go through.
I shout back. I shout back and say, I'm just gonna try to take this thing. Okay, you guys stay put. I don't know
Okay.
what's gonna happen.
I'll stack a bit back.
So I'll go in far enough so that Mage Hand can reach, and then I'll take the coin.
As you pick up the coin, the blades retract.
Oh,
Running,
okay.
running.
And you hear a voice in the room. Congratulations!
Running down the corridor. Running, guys.
Oh, cross.
And that is where we'll end today's session.
Whoa.
Oh,
It was not a celestial unicorn.
It's fine. One room down. Now we go for goal.
It's a dead
Okay.
end, by the way, friend.
Right. we'll have a conversation about your plate song. Or actually, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
He doesn't. You don't know it's called Blade Song. He just like.
Yeah,
It
but
just suddenly became very fast.
Suddenly
and
became very fast and agile.
it doesn't. It doesn't surprise me, right?
It just feels like he was moving like almost like supernaturally quick.
I was an anime character.
Very
basically.
unusual. You have seen him move before. He hasn't done it like that. Yeah. Also, Aaron was a complete retard this session, but I mean, not surprised.
Slipping into near,
Hey, dude.
Can you second win?
I can, but
but we'll save it.
Dude, real big damage this session,
Yeah.
Aaron.
He
I-
died twice basically.
I swear, man.
Alright.
That 3d10 was pretty amazing.
Dude, it was a crit
Yeah.
fail. That's why.
Fuck, dude. The
Oh.
near rolls are not pulling through for me this campaign. My
Just
rolls are
cause
just
you're
being
not
poop.
near.
You're not
You're
being
literally trying
blessed by
to
the
roll
Dark Gods.
acrobatics with a 0, by the way.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude, I wrote all the stuff on near 0.
Alright, anyway, GG. We'll pick this up. We'll probably be able to finish Blue Alley next week. Oh,
Just
taking-
Holy crap, I didn't know I had that bonuses also, I didn't check.
Alright.
Hey guys.
I was very surprised with the bear trap room. I was 100% convinced that Master would take the bait. To be fair, I was right.
It did.
I was right.
He did.
Yeah.
To be fair, I was right.
Rogue reacts.
We were so close, right? To like Mustard literally getting his leg cut.
Yeah. Yeah. Not legs, his hands were gone.
His paws, dude.
Seems like we come very close to you losing your hand every campaign.
Oh dear.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Hand?
The,
What do you mean?
the one is
Strut ripping his arm off.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
No, the finished blue